Get ready with me to go on a third date. So Laura from marketing made a rare appearance at the office today. So I actually am dressed sort of business casual today, right at this moment. And I'm going to actually change and something a little bit more dressed down since I'm meeting the bear after work today. So I actually still feel like I don't know how to wear wide leg pants. Like, this is a very comfy outfit. I feel mostly cute in it, but also I don't feel like it does anything for me. Help! But we're going to switch from this to something a little bit more chill. And I'm having the most incredible curl day. So, nothing will change nothing about this. So, one sec. I'm still figuring out my setup. It doesn't matter. Oh my God. Okay. So, nervous again, obviously. I was going for like casual and then like little white sneakers. And you might be thinking this is a little boring, but... And then like... I mean, there's some ass-side action going on here. We're just going to meet for drinks after work, so wish me luck. I am getting considerably less nervous every time, but my heart is still BRB. I just got back. I don't know why I'm whispering. We met for dinner. I promised, because it was a weeknight, that we wouldn't stay late this time. You know, he has to get up earlier than me. We're going to jump right into story time. I hope you're ready for that. I was barely nervous at all. Like the lightest of nerves, and they vanished the moment we said hi. And I got there first, and I got us a table, and I was sitting, waiting for the table, because there was like a 10-15 minute wait, and I was sitting waiting for the table on the bench outside, because it's unseasonably warm now, and he walks up, and he's like, "Hi, Laura." And he sits on the bench next to me, and we're talking about our days and the election, and you know. And we go inside and we order dinner, and we're talking about everything, but stuff's starting to get more personal. And just feels like I've known him when I'm talking to him for longer than we have. Like, literally, I didn't know his name a month and a half ago. And we're starting to talk about like real things, or like what are our hard no's, and like what do you look for in partners? And I told him like something I would like you to know, which I wasn't going to tell him so soon, but so for those of you who've been following me since last year, when I tried birth control for the first time last year, I had to stop because I'm extremely sensitive, and tried 2 different kinds. I had insane tremors, like seizure-like tremors. And they're mostly gone, but they do manifest sometimes, and like my shoulder will twitch, or like my head will twitch, or my hands will twitch if I'm anxious. And I wanted to tell him because I almost started twitching during our last date when he gave me a hug. And I just wanted to make it clear, like, it's not because I'm scared. I'm not trembling because I'm scared. It's just like a little spike of anxiety. But honestly, like a reassuring word or a hug can... And he was like, "I'm really sorry you had to go through that." So we're talking about more stuff, and catching up on family drama, because I may have invited him to my sister's wedding on Saturday. And he said yes. So like the night ends, it's been like 3 hours or so, and he walks me to my car, and it's like, "I just need you to know I'm not just here for fun and games, okay? Like, I feel like a little runaway train right now, and I'm just building up momentum. And you don't you don't need to feel the same way too, but if you are not open, and I was trying to, I don't think I said it the right way. Like, I'm just trying to convey that I am open to something serious. And if you are only here for fun and games, you need to like pump the brakes, pull the emergency brake on this show and like let me know. And he was like, well, we're not there right now. I was like, okay. And he gives me like a big hug and I open back, right? Strategic. I wanted to feel more of him on my skin, and I did. I don't know why I'm singing. I think he I can feel like his hands like around me, and I tuck my head against his chest. And one of my shoulders starts to like tremble, and he's like, "You're not cold, are you?" I was like, "No, that's a tremor sneaking out. Normally I can mask them now. I couldn't always. I can kind of hide them sometimes, but sometimes if I'm tired or if I'm comfortable with someone, or sometimes I can't control them at all, they just kind of like they leak out." And he was like, "You're okay. Don't worry about it." And he like rested his head on his chin on my head again, and I like started to pull away from the hug. And I looked up at him and he very gently kind of took me by the elbows and pulled me back in. And we kissed. And I was a little surprised. So I felt like I didn't do a very good job. I'm not gonna, nope, we're not gonna overthink about that. We're putting it in a box, locking it, throwing it away. And I just kind of like tucked my head into his shoulder and then tremored for a second again. And he was like, "Don't worry, there's more where that came from." And I looked up at them and I was like, "Can we just do one more?" We kissed one more time and they were so sweet. Not demanding. Oh, and the pull-in was so hot. And I just hugged him again for the longest time. And he was like, "I'll see you on Saturday for this wedding." And I was like, "Yeah." And I started to turn my car, and then I just kind of like ran back to him and hugged him one more time. Oh my God. Alora, the runaway train. But it was so sweet.